I am live. I am live. I am live. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wealth Wednesday. Forest night out in St. Louis. There I go. I'm chiming off. I'm starting. It's cool. The StreamYard software actually syndicates to several other social channels that I have. And then what typically I do right after the words is I download it and upload it to LinkedIn and to Instagram. Um, Instagram TV. So it's over there. So I've got it across all my channels for branding purposes. So one of the things that I've been doing here recently is working on sort of color. So Wednesday is sort of you can sort of see it's going to be like my blue Wednesdays. I think Thursdays is going to be more of a purple scheme. And the reason I'm doing this is there's a lot of branding going on in my brain in terms of branding and putting stuff together to make a really congruent deal. I've just got to remember which colors I'm doing on what days. So Wealth Wednesdays is going to be blue for Wealth Wednesdays. Unfortunately, I can't do greens or yellows with a green screen behind me because I would just disappear. So anything that's green that shows up here, I'll show you an example. This is my green speaker. You can see it comes up and it gets all sort of funky with the green screen. This one isn't too bad. It doesn't show up too bad, but there's something that's really green or something, it won't show up on the back screen. So I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to talk about being true to you, being the best person that you can be, um, you know, uh, doing things you like to do, basically. And I was inspired. I was sitting here looking at my daughter Krista's stuff, and it says "Be true to you" and baby food. And I'll explain the baby food here in just a second. But my daughter Krista is an absolutely awesome photographer. If you want, she takes beautiful pictures. She's got a great eye. She's absolutely like Donna Summers, beautiful. And I'm not saying that just because she's my daughter. Um, well, I better say it because she's my daughter, but she's absolutely gorgeous as well. All my daughters are just absolutely gorgeous. Krista takes beautiful pictures. She does this empowering women deal, and if you're wanting to go into that kind of stuff, I would look her up. She's Chris. She's If you're my friend on Facebook, just she's on there. Find her. Her name's Krista, and reach out to her. Women only. Reach out to her and talk about her setting you up with a photo shoot. Definitely worth it. She will empower you. She'll make you feel beautiful. She does just an absolutely awesome job. So, Krista, love you, sweetheart. Shout out to you. So, said that to say this. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist. I love helping people succeed online. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator. I hope you are too. So check this out. Be true to you and baby food. Baby food. So starting out, and this is something that's really cool. I'll have to give credit to Mr. Sam Bean because he brought this home. Is sometimes, as a coach, when we're coaching people or we're helping people move through a process, and we all have different skill sets and different things we do better than someone else, right? I'm like a marketing guy. I can look at something, I can put it together, and I can also basically anything I look at and put my mind together, I can make it work. Whether it's putting some woodwork furniture together, whatever I put my mind to, I can do. But more importantly, the cool thing that Mr. Bean said was that some people come into our business, into our industry, into network marketing, and they're like newborn babies. They have no clue, right? All they did was they saw the concept and the idea, and it was like, wow, I have no clue how to do this, but it looks like something I want to do. They don't know how to market. They don't know how to prospect. They don't know how to follow up. They know nothing, like zero. They're like a brand newborn baby, and he put it in very simple terms. He says you would never give a newborn baby a steak, right? It's not going to be productive. You're going to give them like mashed bananas and just the nasty steaks and food, funky stuff, right? So their poop comes all out green and funky colors. So you're going to keep it really simple, and you're going to work until, and then they're going to crawl, then they're going to walk, and then they're going to transition. So the problem is if you give a new person way too much information in the beginning, like go watch this video, go to that training, go here, do this, you got to qualify to do that, you're going to overload them. They're going to freak out and they're not going to do anything. So most of the time, if you have an organization of people that aren't doing anything, it's probably because you've given them too much to do. You need to give them maybe one or two, even in a sales organization. I forgot who it was I was reading, but he was talking about in sales organizations where if you give a salesperson too many things to do, they'll never get anything done, and they'll flounder. So you give them like one thing to do, maybe three things at the tops if they're really high producing, have acuity to be really organized. But other than that, you don't give them a lot to do. You give them 3 basic things to do. And you'll notice my banner that floats across the bottom here says simple 4-step system. And the reason I did that was because I realized that coming through this process, if you overwhelm people with too much information, if I start talking about landing pages and lead magnets and lead generators and running ads and AdWords and Google Words and cross and split tests, people go, it'll freak them out because they don't know how to do any of that stuff, right? So having to dumb it down and keep it really simple so that when make it really duplicatable. So one of the first steps you do is you got to find people. Where do people hang out, right? I mean, finding people is sort of step 1. Step 2, sending them the script, sending them invite script. Hey, you want to look at my stuff? Step 3, sending them a presentation to look at. Step 4, asking them if they want to sign up, right? That's basically it. That's the simple process. Now there's a lot of back in between. There's mindset stuff. There's how do I say it? It's like funny. It's funny. People join network marketing and they forget how to have conversations. Like, dude, what's up? You want to come outside and play? And I talk about this. So being true to you, and the part of this being true to you is you just have to be you. Just have a normal conversation with people, because trust me, people aren't getting out their scorecard going, based on a scale of 1 to 10, his prospecting message to me was a 3. Hairdo was probably a 4. Lipstick, maybe a 2.5. That shirt looks a little bit wrinkled, so we'll go with a 4.5 on that. He's got his hat on backwards. He's got this funky bald spot in the front, so we're going to go with a 5 on that. His beard is looking a little scruffy, so we'll go a little bit 7 on. Nobody's doing that, right? They're not grading you. They don't care. What they want to do is they want to get a feeling of authenticity. They want you to be you. They don't want you to be your upline diamond or your crossline diamond or some swap. They want you to be true to you, right? And I know this, for example, got a young man on my team. Frank just absolutely crushed it. Went out doing some Facebook Lives, very coachable, sending out his prospecting messages. Got 2 people because they watched his marketing, because he's very charismatic on lives. They watched him to see who his was. They were creeping on him, watching him do his Facebook Lives, right? And they joined his team because they liked him, not because of the business, but because they liked him, right? And that's part of the know, like, and trust. Now, you went from a cold prospect to somebody joining his team because he got on Facebook Live and he opened his business. He opened the doors for business and went on live on Facebook and was himself. It wasn't anybody else. It wasn't a shirt and tie and trying to be some kind of weird, cocky, sitting kind of way on Facebook, trying to be weird, right? He just got on Facebook and was himself, did his Facebook Lives. The people that he prospect creeped on him a little bit and watched him and sort of watched from the background, then reached out to him and said, dude, we really like you, man. You're pretty cool. What's this business thing you got going on? Of course, he went into detail on that and enrolled 2 people. Now, that's how it's supposed to work, right? In a perfect world, that's how it's supposed to work. Now, for some people, we may struggle a little bit. We may not be as charismatic on camera. We might be a little bit scary or whatever, but we still need to be us, right? We still need to show up as us. We need to be true to us. We need to be true to the stuff that we love. We need to share with compassion. As long as you share with compassion and you talk about what you love, people are going to feel that. It's going to transmute through the universe. If you're not familiar with that word, go get Napoleon Hill's The Laws of Success book. It's about this thick. You actually have to purchase it from the Napoleon Hill Foundation. Great read. It will change the way you think and the mindset and how you do business as part of Think and Grow Rich and How to Win Friends and Influence People and all those series. But they've got a chapter in that talks about transmutation and how to transfer energy out into the universe and then bring that back to you, aka the boomerangs that are sitting here. Is how you throw something out comes back to you, right? What you give out comes back, whether it's a positive energy or a negative energy. You put that out, it always comes back to you. You can't mess that up. That's God's law of the universe. You can't unfix that, right? Once you throw the rock in the pond, it's over with and done. It's not coming back. So wanted to share that with you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Challenge you to be true to yourself. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact and be a legacy creator. I hope you are too. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.